Good morning, Bowflex family. I'm Amy, and today we are doing a live 30-minute Kettlebell Power Workout. Natasha is here from London. Natalie from Belgium. Hi, everybody. Happy to be on time. Yes. Welcome, welcome. We are going to get it done today using our kettlebell full body, adding some power, which is a lot of fun. And so we get our strength and our speed and we put it all together. So get excited about that. I'll be using my Bowflex Select Tech kettlebell today. It's adjustable, so I'll be switching between weights. You use whatever you have at home. If you don't have a kettlebell, totally fine to use a dumbbell or whatever weights you have available to you. So we're gonna get it done. Make sure you have some space to move. Make sure you have your water. We're gonna get it done in 30 minutes. All right, are we ready? Let's go ahead and start with just a little march or a jog, whatever is good for you. Let's shake it out. Hey, Sebastian is here. Good morning, everybody. Let's roll those shoulders to the back and to the front. See if we can get our muscles warm here on this Monday morning or whatever time it is for you. Shaking it out. We'll take it to the back. So I love working with the kettlebell and I love adding power moves. Like I said, that is where we're creating force. We're generating force and velocity. Open it up right here, which is going to increase our strength, increase our fitness, our endurance, all of it together. So we're gonna have a good time and get it done. Open that out and breathe. Take those arms up and down. You can do a little hinge with it. Right through here. And then let's reach up, reach it down to the front of the leg. So it's that little hinge, deadlift. You can keep it right here, or if you're able, walk it out to that high plank, inchworm. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Press up and down. So a little down dog to really stretch through the back of the legs. Really think about lifting in the hips and lengthening through the back of the arms, shoulders, hamstrings, glutes, all of it together. And walk it all the way back. Let's open up those hips right here. You can take it just a little tap back, or if it feels okay for you, drop it down in that lunge. Up to you. Let's add a little stretch over. Keeping it here. Woo! Little bit of balance, right, on this Monday morning. You can keep just that stretch right there, or take that hand down, reach it up, drop the knees. Hip opener, stretching through the back. Other side, take it here, reach over, or take it down, open it up, drop it down. We'll do that one more time each. Again, if you need to just keep it upright, that works too. If you can take it here, drop the knee. And one more. Ooh. My balance is way off today, but that's okay. Good, good. And step it through, round it up. Let's tap and reach across. All right, so kettlebell power, we're gonna start with a strength move, then we'll get a little cardio interval, then we're gonna get a power move. So the strength move will be the basis for our power move, so you always have an option to go back to. A lot of it is things you know, things you've maybe done before if you've worked with a kettlebell. But if you're not comfortable with the power, where we add a little momentum, again, a little bit of force, but if that feels too weird for you, you can always stay with the strength move that we do. We'll get a little cardio in between. We'll finish it out with some core. All right, team. So go ahead, shake everything out, grab your kettlebell. We're going to start. Ooh, that's too heavy. I went the wrong way. I'm starting with my 12 here. We're gonna start with a squat into a curl. So we're dropping it down, curl at the bottom, and bring it up. We're gonna take it there for 40 seconds, so core is engaged. Roll those shoulders back. Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So squat down, curl at the bottom, and bring it up. So I've got that grip on the horns of that kettlebell. Certainly if you wanna flip it into this grip, that works too, especially with this Bowflex adjustable. For me, it's so much easier to hold this one like this. Keep it going. So whichever grip feels better for you, that's the nice thing about kettlebells. There are a lot of things that we can be pretty flexible depending on how it feels. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell down in front, stretch it back. We're gonna get a little cardio mobility. So we're gonna tap behind and reach those arms back. So we stretch out the biceps, we stretch out the legs. Starting in 5, you pick your speed, high impact or low impact, doesn't matter. Here we go, 40 seconds, reach, reach. Don't worry about coordination. This is all about getting our heart pumping and also stretching out those muscles. So we just did our biceps, we're reaching it back. We just did that squat, we're reaching it back, opening up the hips, right? If you want to take it a little more of a hop, a little more side to side skater, land into those hips, go for it. Or low impact, it's just a tap. Up to you as to where you are in your journey and how you're feeling today, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. Now we're gonna get our core and then we'll finish with that power. Go ahead and take it down onto your back so we can catch our breath. Bring it up to the top. We're just gonna hold the kettlebell here. If that is not right for you, you can keep it down. Modification would just be a little bridge. Otherwise, I want you to push into that weight and then we're gonna push one leg out and then the other. Here we go, take off. Bring it here. So little bicycle, extending it out. Several options if this starts to feel like too much. You can keep it a little higher. If you want to progress it, you can take it a little lower and keep one knee out a little bit more in that tabletop. And again, just by holding the weight, that's going to counterbalance. And if you push those hands towards each other on the weight, you're going to feel that, right? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the side. All right, team, so here's where we add a little power. We're gonna take it to a clean. If you want, you can just keep that regular curl, but the curl's gonna come first. So here's your modification. Curl, squat, and down. Here's where the power comes in. You're gonna do a clean. So it's like a little toss to yourself. Clean, same motion, right? Toss it up, catch it tight, and then sit low in that squat. So a little power, a little momentum, use the hips to bring it up. If that feels like too much, just keep the curl and the squat. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. And down, and down. Power up, and down. So it looks like a little jump. You're just kind of coming off of those feet. And again, this is one of the reasons I love this adjustable kettlebell. So much easier to get that catch at the top, right? And down. There we go. Hup. Keep breathing through it. Yes. 5 seconds to go. Finish it out strong. Clean, squat, and relax. Good work, team. Grab a quick sip of water. That first circuit is done. Breathe, stretch those back. If you want a little breather with some cardio, you can take it back to that cardio mobility, again, stretching it out. So that's what we're looking at, team. We're gonna get it done. Strength, then some cardio, then some core, then put it all together for power. So catch your breath. We're gonna take it to a staggered deadlift, right? So we're right here. And then as we come up out of it, we're gonna do a high pull. So we're here, we're gonna do a high pull. So you gotta use a little momentum in the beginning, even though this is our strength. Here, if you wanna step into it, you can do that and then let it drop down. If that feels like too much, just keep a row at the bottom. That works as well. So 1 foot back, 1 foot forward, core is engaged. We're taking it in that kickstand deadlift, then we're gonna power it up, high pull. Here we go, 40 seconds. Take it up, drop it down. Take it up, drop it down. Again, if that feels too heavy for you, take it row, drop it down. Take it row, drop it down. I know we're staying low into it, but we're coming up out of it in between. So lots of hamstrings and glutes and upper back and shoulders. Here, here, and breathe. Down and up, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, shake it out, little stretch right here. Ha! Let's get the same thing on that other side. So we're here, little kickstand deadlift. You can do that row if that's better for you, or high pull, core is engaged, zip it up, hinge it, deadlift. Here we go, kickstand, pull it up. Kickstand, pull it up. We're here, and breathe, hinge, and up, yes. And you can also just take it to a row, take it here, row, that works as well. 15 seconds, and up, and breathe, yes. Why does this side feel longer, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! Shake that out right there. Kettlebell to the side. Little bit of cardio mobility. Let's take the arms behind the head. That's gonna stretch out that chest and shoulders. Little half squat, kick it here. So now we're stretching out the hamstrings, cardio mobility in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If your body is tired of that squat, you can just keep it here. It's more about the mobility of getting through the arms, opening up the chest, stretching out the hamstrings, but we can add a little more with the squat. Cardio mobility, then we're taking it down for some core. Here to here, and breathe. Yes. 5 seconds to go. Really lengthen, flex that foot at the top. 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it out. Let's take it down for a little bit of core. Whew. Give yourself a second in this kneeling position if that's okay on your knees. You get a little stretch through those hip flexors, right? So we're gonna bring it on our elbows. If you need to stay on your knees, stay on your knees, and you're just gonna tap it back and over. Tap it back and over, that's your modification. Otherwise, let's take it here in 3, 2, 1. Start with your hold. So you've got that nice strong hold. And breathe. And then watch me here. I'm gonna drop my hips, take it center. Drop the hips, take it center. So you can do a little bend of the knee, or you can really just drop the hip all the way down. Whatever is good for you. Adding those obliques, right? So center core is working, holding you up, and then we get those obliques. Don't forget to tighten out in the legs and the glutes and the core. 10 seconds to go. Breathe. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Relax, stretch it back. All right, team. Power. It's a snatch. So this is a slightly more advanced kettlebell move. So this does not feel good for you. I want you to keep that high pull. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna alternate between the sides. High pull, or here. High pull, or here. Your snatch looks like this. You actually bring it around so it flips behind and all the way up. So it's not this, which could get painful, right? If you think of it like a circle. A little bit trickier with the kettlebell than with the dumbbell, but watch me here. snatch, slowly down. It's a little flip, slowly down. Again, it is a more advanced move, so keep the high pull. You're still getting that power if you want. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it done. Snatch, woo, watch your ceiling. I got a little bit of a low ceiling here. There we go. Hit my light, but don't worry. Okay. So, good way to tell you to modify. Maybe you have a smaller ceiling here. Bring that high pull up. So your motion is still the same with the hips going back. Pull it up to here. You think you grab in the core, in the glutes and the hamstrings. Power, let it drop. Power, let it drop. Either way, whether you're doing the snatch or down or the high pull, you're still getting it all the way up there with a little bit of a jump. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. I know that one is a little bit trickier. The clean we can usually do, but it's a little bit trickier, right? So if you want, stretch out those arms, shake it out right here. Good work, team. Working your way up to a snatch, and again, it's a little bit trickier. You have to think of bringing it around instead of just a flip. It looks like when you watch somebody do one fast that you're just flipping that kettlebell back, but you're really bringing it around. So we can work our way up to that. Go ahead and grab some water. All right, team. So we're gonna take it to a side lunge. I'm gonna take my weight up just a little bit. Roll those shoulders back. Watch me here. We're just gonna alternate here, through and through. We're just gonna keep it there. We'll add a little press as we go. In 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. Side lunge, push through. Really drive your hips back. Good, Sebastian is feeling it, right? You can tell. So the difference with power, again, we're adding that speed, we're adding that momentum. So it really drives the heart rate up, which we love, of course, but also you feel powerful, right? I just talked about this in a newsletter I just sent out. Power, the reason we need it is because we use it in everyday life, right? There are often times when we need to generate power, to put something on a high shelf, to lift up your kids. It's very, very practical to do that power training. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so we're gonna have 2 strength moves with this. We're gonna take it here, alternating your row, just here to here, and bring it up. So nice flat back, no high pull, no power, just your strength. Hinge at those hips, bring that elbow up and squeeze. Switch it here. If you need a break in between, lift it up. Otherwise, roll those shoulders back, zip up that core. Here we go, 40 seconds, here to here, and breathe. Take it up and down. Yes, up. Squeeze in the shoulder blades. And think about bringing that kettlebell towards the hip. And even though we're working one side and the other, we're still pulling them both together, right? 10 seconds. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Yes, team. All right, take that kettlebell to the side just to shake it out. We're just gonna go side knee, just like that, core engage. You can jump it or you can keep it low impact. In 3, 2, 1, side knee right here. Take it up, take it up. It's a little bit of our core too, right? If you wanna add that jump, you can, or just really intentional with that pull in for your sides, up. Don't worry about what it looks like. Just keep moving. That's the motto, right? We got core coming up. 10 seconds to go. Let's get that heart pumping. So we get a little breather on the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, team, so come back down, onto your back. So we're here. We're gonna bring one knee in. You're gonna have your hands on that opposite knee. We're gonna add a little push. Your leg is pushing into the hand is pushing into the leg, and we're gonna take this opposite just down and up. So you're gonna keep the tension, and it's just a lift and a lower. We've got 20 seconds each side. Here we go, take it up and down, up and down. Core is engaged, and again, you're maintaining that tension. If you want a little extra, lift your shoulders. Making sure everything is pulling in. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in, get a quick little break. We're gonna extend that other leg out. Push and push, leg into the hands into the legs. 20 seconds, up and down, right? You should be able to feel it isolated on that one side. Your entire core is working, but you're getting right down the center and down that oblique. Keep that push on the opposite side. No, it's a lot to think about. 3, 2, 1. Hug them in. Nice work, team. All right, so we are going to take it no weight, adding a little bit of power to our side lunge. So we're here. So it's just adding a little plyometrics, a little ballistic movement. You know it, you love it. Side lunge, here we go. So push through, little power, but here's what I want you to think about. Power from that hip, push out. Push out. Instead of the power coming in the center, really shift your weight, then power center. Shift your weight, power center. Of course, if you need to keep it low impact, you can take the jump out of it and still get that power. Yes, breathe. Sometimes adding power looks a lot like adding cardio, but we still get it done. So shift the weight, power from the hip. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Yes. All right, power with our rows. How are we gonna make that happen? We're just adding a little bit of force coming up. What I don't want you to do is twist. I want you core engage, hinge it here. You're up. Let it drop. Up. Let it drop. So just a little more power coming up. Slow on your way down. Ha! Who's feeling it? I know I am. Catch your breath. Let's get set up for that. We're in the home stretch of this workout. Zip up that core. Hinge at the hips. Nice flat back, soft knees. Here we go. 40 seconds. Power and down. Sometimes to keep my back flat on the row, I like to take that opposite arm out. It's up to you. Just making sure those hips are staying square. Again, we're not pulling this way or this way. We're keeping it here. And down. And down. Again, the tricky part is just making sure that we keep that good form as we add a little extra. 10 seconds. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Relax, stretch it out. Yes, team. Whew. All right, guys, so let's take it to just a classic power move that we love with the kettlebell, right? The kettlebell swing. Go ahead, if you can, switch to a little heavier. I'm going up to 20. You typically swing a little heavier, especially if you have experience with it. Here's your modification. We're not gonna start with this because we're gonna run out of time, but just your deadlift, right? Your two-legged deadlift, weight in the feet all the way through, come up and squeeze. If you're able to do a swing, remember we're swinging it back, we're powering it up, let it drop. So maybe my favorite power move of all time. We'll see. Roll those shoulders back, core engaged, only going for 30 seconds. Hinge it here, power, 3, 2, 1, bring it up. So remember, you're powering it up and then you're locking it out and letting it drop. So you're not powering it down. It's a reactive move. In fact, all of our power moves typically work this way. Drive it up, let it drop. You're locking it out, stopping the motion, and then you let it drop. Squeeze in the glutes, press those feet into the floor. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Yes, team. All right, let's take it down onto our sides. Don't worry, we'll come back to that. Let's get a little bonus core. We're gonna take it into a side plank. We're here. We're gonna lift it up. Hold it here. So just your hold. And then even though we're not gonna do anything crazy, if we wanna add a little power, we're gonna drop it down, scoop it up, drop it down, scoop it up. Up to you. You can also drop that knee for a little extra support if that feels better for where you are today. Drop it down, scoop it up. Last one. And breathe. Good. Swing those legs around to the other side. Get set up on your feet or on your knee, whatever is best for you. Up and hold. Here we go. So you can just hold. Keep it just strength. Pull everything in. Or drop it low and up strong. So adding some force. What happens, you can tell at the top of these power moves, is our muscles just contract, right? Everything is nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Relax, stretch it over. Yes, team. How about one more swing? Let's do it, right? Let's go ahead and come back up on to your feet. Last move of the day, again, because we love that swing. Let's get it in here twice. Modification is, of course, your deadlift. Otherwise, if you're able, power it up, lock it out, let it drop. Flat back, not rounding, everything in. Kettlebell right in the center, shoulder blades back, zip up that core. So we're connecting with the core and the pelvic floor. Little hinge to start in 3, 2, prep it back, press those feet into the floor. Drive it up, here we go. Last 30 seconds of the day. Make it good. Again, focus on pushing the feet into the floor as you squeeze in the glutes, squeeze in the hamstrings, lock out in that core. My arms are not lifting. Arms are not doing any work. They're just along for the ride. Bring it up. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Stretch out through that back. Good work, everybody. So hanging out here, if you can put your hands right on top of the kettlebell. If that's too much, put them on a chair, countertop, couch, whatever is good for you. And just little pedal those feet at the same time, just kind of shifting your hips side to side. You did it. Listen, power moves are not easy. A lot of things for your body and your brain to be thinking about. Slowly roll it up, but you did it. Thumbs to the back. Grab if you can. Open up that chest. Let your head drop to one side. Of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Bowflex YouTube channel. Head to the other side and check out all of our other workouts. So Bree does workouts on Tuesdays and Thursdays, body weight and some weights. Bring them forward. We've been doing them for a while, so there's a good mix of workouts. 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, bring it up. I'm here on Mondays alternating between kettlebells and dumbbells. And of course, if you can't make it live, it's fun to do it live with you, but these workouts do stay up on the channel for you to do at any time. Reach back and behind and reach in front one last time. Let's get a little hamstring stretch. Take that foot forward, hips to the back. And of course, if you're looking for more information on any of our Bowflex products, like this adjustable kettlebell or our adjustable dumbbells, you can most likely find it here on the YouTube channel. as well as our cardio equipment, new things coming out. So this is a great resource. You see something on the website, you want to see it in action, you can probably find it here. So check it out. Hips back, hinge, reach. Oh, that feels good to stretch, right? Few deep breaths on the exhale, sink a little deeper. So next Monday, we'll do some dumbbell power. A lot of similar movements that we can do that are fun, that get a lot of things working. Take those knees out and just press out gently as you stretch through your back. Make sure that you hydrate. Maybe get a little breakfast or lunch. Walk those feet in. Round it up, team. Let's take a little wrist stretch. So press those thumbs, those fingers down, and let your head drop. So we're getting through the wrist, through the forearm, through the head, neck, and shoulders. A really great stretch to be doing throughout your workday, because we do a lot at the computer, right? Or on our phones. Other side. But also gripping that kettlebell or those weights. We're gonna make sure we stretch out all the way through. Shake everything out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. I'm Amy here with Bowflex. Thank you for joining me for 30-minute kettlebell power, and I will see you next week.